Hey, what's going on? Kyle Wilson here. Welcome to the channel where we talk about metaverse crypto and NFTs. And in this one, we got another Ecomi and VeVe video where we'll be talking about how the OMI token could go to 1 cent in the near future and all the catalysts that are coming down the pipeline. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, so we are on the charts here, and as you can see, OMI has been basically consolidating around these price channels, and the Fed has kind of announced some tapering and has been kind of hawkish, and it definitely caused a sell-off in Bitcoin, and a lot of people, investors, took a lot of their money out of the riskier investments, which unfortunately is obviously crypto. But with that being said, OMI actually performed very well under them circumstances, and this was actually very bullish for me to see, because normally this would have, this ran up obviously a big time, and I expected a correction anyways, and it only dipped a little bit more than the actual natural correction. So, and then obviously it went back up, and now it's in this kind of consolidation and price discovery mode. And in my opinion, maybe we'll see it definitely shoot up from the next few weeks as we get more and more news. The OUP comes online, MTL, all the catalysts that are coming. We're fully expecting exchanges to be announced in the month of February, and so for that reason, there's going to be definitely a lot of catalysts driving the OMI token. And I've been seeing a lot more big influencers, celebrities mentioning VeVe almost every other day. I saw a TikToker with 3 million followers talk about VeVe. He's a Brazilian TikToker. And then I seen Fred Durst even mention VeVe. And just, it was definitely he was asking about when he will be able to cash out, which obviously is coming soon. But it is crazy to see more and more celebrities and influencers talk about VeVe and the OMI token. I even saw a former NFL player just the other day as well talk about the OMI token and VeVe. And so with all these catalysts and all this buzz and NFTs, as I showed you guys in a previous video and on Twitter, that NFTs are being searched more than crypto. And this is the reason why I think OMI has been performing very well, is because it's an NFT based token, and it provides utility for this NFT project, obviously of VeVe, for number one. And it could be potentially the token for numerous NFT projects, which also makes it another attractive investment for investors. All right. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is just my opinion and for informational purposes only. But you get the idea, and I think this is why I see OMI going to 1 cent very soon. And I think this is a good time to get in while things are consolidating. I predicted that it would fluctuate in these price channels, and it has. And as you can see, it's been going up and down and kind of pinballing around these new levels. And I think it's going to find a bit more price discovery definitely around this area. So we will have to wait on a few macro indicators, in my opinion, more on the fundamental side of things, like the Fed. They have been obviously hawkish recently, as I mentioned before, but if the Fed can get their act together and we can really find some confidence there, I think that will have a trickle-down effect all the way down to the OMI token. Is it needed? I'm not really sure. I think it definitely helps, though. So if the Fed announces something positive, I think that can definitely help out with the short term as well. So I think if those fundamentals and technicals align together, I think we can definitely hit that 1 cent mark very soon. Now, it does look like this could fluctuate a little bit more, and this is obviously a wedge. So I think this tighter the wedge gets and these Bollinger Bands begin to tighten, as I mentioned in a previous video, that these were going to start clamping down. And I believe maybe we'll see it clamp down around this price level where it's currently at. It's at 0.00708, around that price. And we will see these Bollinger Bands tighten down, in my opinion, before we see an explosion up. So hopefully we can hold these, this pattern, and hopefully the Fed can get their act together, and maybe we'll see definitely a run up very shortly. But yeah, this is my opinion. Now, a lot of things could happen. I stay glued to the charts every day on the OMI token because things could change by the day. Of course, it's crypto and it's the Fed and anything can happen, right? So, but with that being said, I'm super excited to see the OMI token perform very well amid, Bitcoin basically dumping. And I still am watching that as well because this has definitely got some traction here. But as you can see, there's a lot of green candles, and technically this could, come back down a little bit as well again. So I definitely am keeping track of Bitcoin, and, if anything, this could double bottom, which is not necessarily bad. If it does double bottom, I could see Bitcoin rebounding and going back up. But these are all my opinions. We're just going to keep an eye on the chart. It's always good to, use your own information, use what you learn to chart yourself and figure things out as well. But I will be scraping everything together to keep investing in dollar cost averaging into OMI under a cent. And with that being said, let me know what you guys think, and hit the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any more updates like this. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video at the blockchain. And as always, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.